Hello, hello. Good morning, yogis. Welcome to the Thursday strength yoga class. So for our strength yoga class, we have a foundation of yoga postures and we add in some strength. You can use hand weights. That's what I recommend. But just for something different today, I'm going to use my blocks as my my resistance. So it is just going to add a little bit of different awareness in comparison to hand weights. But if you have hand weights, that works perfect. I'll cue how to use that. Let's start today's practice in child's pose, making your way to the back of your mat. Big toes come to touch, knees come out as wide as feels comfortable in your body, sinking your hips back towards your heels as you walk your fingertips forward and let your forehead rest down. I invite you here to close down your eyes and start to create some length and space in the body. As you sink the hips back, walk the fingertips forward, bringing your awareness to your tailbone and lengthening from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Start to become aware of your breath and feel your inhales expand and your exhales release. Tapping into that natural rhythm of breath, feeling the expansion and feeling the letting go in the body. Let's activate our Ujjayi breath here, inhales and exhales through the nose. You can gently press your tongue against the roof of your mouth to create a little bit of restriction in the back of your throat. If you can hear yourself breathing, that's perfect. That is the Ujjayi breath. We use this breath to help focus the mind and move our breath to our movement. Let's come up onto the tips of the fingers, lifting the wrists up and maybe just walking those fingertips a little bit more forward and sinking the hips a little bit more back. Start to feel that traction through the side body. Look forward, shift yourself forward into your tabletop position, stacking your knees underneath your hips, your shoulders over your wrists. Spread your fingers wide. One line of energy from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, lift the gaze, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine, head hangs heavy, press through the palms, tuck the chin to chest. Inhale back into your cow, arching the spine, lifting the gaze. Exhale into your cat, round the spine, head hangs heavy. Take a couple more rounds of cat-cow, linking your breath to your movement and really feeling into your spine. Let's take two more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Find that neutral tabletop position. Let's take a moment to shift our hips from side to side. Let's bring the knees back out wide, sink the hips back, and then press the body forward. And sink the hips back and press the body forward. So we're starting to bring some mobility into our hips. We're also opening up through the arches of the feet and through the shoulder girdle. Come back to neutral, bring those knees back underneath the hips. Let's extend our right leg out long. Take a moment, roll out your ankle. Press through your heel, flex your toes down, dial those toes in, and let's pulse that back leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend into your knee, kicking the heel straight up, donkey kicks, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send that right leg straight out to the right, press through the heel, flex the toes forward, pulse that leg up and down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send the leg straight back out, roll out the ankle, and release the knee down. Let's switch it out. Extend the left foot out, roll out the ankle, press through the heel, flex the toes, dial them in, and let's pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend into the knee, flex through the toes, press the heel straight up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that foot straight out to the left, flex the toes forward, pulse up and down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send the leg straight back out behind you, roll out your ankle, And release your knee down, coming back into that neutral tabletop position. And let's once again shift the hips from side to side. Come through neutral, extend that right foot back out behind you. Drop your toes over to the right and over to the left. Over to the right and over to the left. Over to the right and over to the left. Through center, release it down, left leg extends, drop the toes over to the left and over to the right. Over to the left, over to the right. Come back through center. Walk your hands forward, coming into a high plank position, flipping your toes down. Sink your hips down. Get active through your glutes. Press through your palms. Feel the floor press back. Core is engaged. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down onto your forearms for a forearm plank. Sink the hips nice and low. Core is engaged. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's roll over to the right. Extend the right hand high. Press the hips to the ceiling. Side plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down onto the right forearm. Roll the body over to the left. Reach the left hand high. Side plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back through center, and we're going to flip all the way onto our backs. Come onto your back. Let's come into our boat pose to start. We're really starting to fire up the core here. So your toes can be down, shins can be parallel, legs can be straight. Lean back, reach forward, keeping the spine as straight as you can. It's like you're pulling your belly button towards your thighs. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down to your back. Keep your legs lifted. And we're going to bring right elbow to left knee and come down. Right, left elbow, right knee. Come down. Really press the elbow into the knee as you extend the opposite leg long. And lower. And switch. And lower. And switch. Press it in. And lower. And switch. And lower. Let's do 3 and 2. Last one. Hold it in. 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back in. Drop the feet down. Flip your palms facing down. Let's come into our bridge. Shimmy your shoulder blades toward one another. We're going to extend our right leg high, lower the hips down, and press up. Lower down, press up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that foot straight forward and pulse it up and down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So good. Plant that foot down. Lift the left leg, the opposite leg straight up. Lower to a hover and press. 5, 4, 3. You got it. 2, 1. Let's do one more for fun. Press up. Start to lower that heel down. Press through the heel. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that foot down. Take a moment. Let's press the hips up. Squeeze through the glutes. Lower to a hover. Lift and squeeze. Press as high as you can. And lower. Lift and squeeze for 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5. Squeeze those glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. Start to rock and roll and get yourself all the way up to standing. Coming up to standing, let's come into our little cardio blitz. Let's start with skip rope. If you had music on right now, a nice upbeat song would be awesome. Jump rope. And let's skip to high knees. Skip to high knees. Next, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, high knees. Get your arms moving with the knees. Little cardio blitz. Cardio's fun, right? Right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet wide. Let's sink down, lift and squeeze. Sink down, lift and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and squeeze. Come to the top of your mat. Ground down into your feet. Press your palms together. Close down your eyes. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Coming into the strength portion. I mean, all of that was kind of strength, but really working our core, building that strong core, building strong glutes. Let's flow. Inhale, extend your mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step your feet back into your high plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, step forward. Rise all the way up, extended mountain, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, plant your hands, step your feet back, and chaturanga. Look forward, step forward. Take your block or your weights, place them in front of you. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Bring your block or your weight. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step your feet back. Take it through your chaturanga. Inhale your right leg high. Step it through into your warrior one, keeping your front foot straight forward, back foot's at a 45. Let's bring the block with us. Bend into the front knee, stacking the knee over the ankle. Hips and shoulders are squared forward. Press into the outside edge of the back foot and press into the block. Press the palms together. Feel that activation through the chest. Let's inhale, lift up. Exhale, back through heart center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back through heart center. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Opening up to your warrior two. Parallel your back foot to the back side of your mat. Heel to arch alignment. Bend into your front knee. Really press into your block. And we're going to inhale, straighten, lift up. Bend to the left. Bend to the right. Come through center. Press through the block, bend into the front knee, really pressing into the block, activating through the chest. Straighten through the front leg, reach up, press into the block, bend to the left, bend to the right, through center, come back down into that knee. One more time, straighten, arms up, press into the block, bend to the left, bend to the right, back through center, sink back in. Let's straighten the front leg. Reach forward, take the weight or the block into the top hand, and let's pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the torso up. Parallel the feet, pop the heels and the toes out. You're seeing me from behind. Sorry about that. Let's press into the block and press up and come back through center for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold up, right and left, and right and left. For 3, 2, 1. Come back through center, straighten the legs. Front foot comes back forward. Let's come into our warrior one. Reach the arms up, press into those palms. Inhale here. Exhale your hands down, step your foot back. Let's float that foot and take it through a chaturanga. Inhale your left leg high, step it through into your warrior one. So front foot comes straight forward, bring your block through center, press into the outside edge of that back foot at a 45-degree angle, press into your palms, sink into your front knee, inhale, arms up, exhale through center. 5, stay pressing. 4, 3, 2, 1, opening up to your warrior two, paralleling the back foot, pressing into the block. We're going to bend into the front knee and then straighten, lift up, bend to the left, bend to the right, through center, sink back in. 4 more. Keep a good firm hold on that block. Last one, press up, straighten, come to the left, come to the right, back through center, sink in. Straighten through the leg, parallel the feet, pop the heels in, the toes out, sink into that wide leg squat, goddess squat, press into the block or hold the weights at center. Elbows are wide. Let's drop. Right knee, left knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink low. Bring the weights forward and pulse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten out, parallel the back foot, straighten through the front leg, come back. Let's come into our warrior one. As we come forward, reach up, press into the outside edge of the back foot. Inhale here. Exhale your hands down, plant your hands down, step your foot back. Let's float that back leg and take it through a chaturanga. Big breath in, full breath out. Big breath in, full breath out. Inhale your right leg high. We're going to bring that leg across to the left elbow. Hold here. Lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Send it up and back, three-legged dog. Send it to the right elbow. Lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Send it up and back. And let's switch it out. Plant that foot down. Send the left foot back. Go cross body. Right elbow, left knee. Lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Up and back. Come forward. Left elbow, left knee. Lower, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send it up and back. And let it come down. Take a moment, sink your chest towards your thighs. Let's sink back forward into our high plank, knees to chest, mountain climbers. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Big breath in, full breath out. Come down onto your knees. Set yourself up in your tabletop. Send your right foot out behind you. Plant your toes down. Press your heel back and down. Sink forward, lift that foot up. Release it down. Extend the left leg out. Plant the toes down. Sink the heel back and down. Sink back forward, lift the foot up. Place it down. Let's shift the hips from side to side. Inhales and exhales through the nose. Shift yourself over. Extend your legs out in front of you. Inhale your arms up overhead and exhale, fold forward. Letting your chest sink forward, lengthening out through the spine. We're starting to slow things down. I hope that worked up a sweat. Definitely did for me. Feels good. Take that left hand to the outside edge of the right leg. Press the right shoulder back. Gentle twist. Come through center, right leg comes across. Peel that left shoulder back. Hi, honey. Good morning. Hello. Come back through center. For those of you who don't know, this is Nellie. Nellie loves yoga too, don't you? Yes, you're a yogi too. All right, come through center. Let's plant our hands behind us, bend into our knees, and plant the feet on the floor. Let's heel toe the feet to the edges of the mat, and then drop the knees from right to left. And then let's bring the knees together. Place the hands behind you. Press the knees forward as you press your chest to the ceiling. Let's take a couple big breaths into the chest, into the front line. Heel toe your feet back toward one another. Extend your right foot out, left foot tucks in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Take a couple really good big breaths here. This hamstring stretch is so good. We tend to have tight hamstrings, and in my body, this is the best hamstring stretch I can find. Come through center. Let's take that left foot to the outside edge of the right leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, let's twist to the left. Peel that left shoulder back. Send the breath into the belly. Come back through center. Let's plant our hands behind us, bend into the knee, plant the foot down, and then rock from side to side. Now just find how much rock works in your body, how much side to side mobility there is. Your body will tell you. Come through center. Let's extend that leg out. Tuck the right foot in, inhale, arms up, exhale, fold forward into those hamstrings. Lift yourself through center, bring that left foot to the outside edge of, or the right foot out to the outside edge of the left leg, and let's twist to the right. Peel that shoulder back. Come through center, plant your hands behind you, bend into your left knee, shift from side to side. These 30-minute classes, they go by really fast, and we do a lot. You know, we start by tapping into our breath awareness and grounding ourselves. And then we come right into some glute and core work. Then we shift into some cardio. We do some sun salutations. We do some stretching and some cool down. And then we come into that final resting pose. So it's everything that a full 60-minute class has, but it's compressed. Come through center, extend the right leg out, left leg comes to meet it. Reach forward, start to lower yourself all the way down to your back. Let's lift the legs straight up toward the ceiling and just take a moment in waterfall, cactusing out the arms and pointing and flexing the feet, rolling out the feet. Take a couple deep breaths here. And another reason why I love these 30-minute classes is because it's like, I can fit 30 minutes into my day somewhere. I know that I can fit 30 minutes into my day somewhere. So for me, I mean, it's first thing in the morning, and that now is just my routine. But for you, it could be any time during the day. It could be during your lunch break and you have an hour and you take 30 minutes and you fit in a class. It could be before bed where you take 30 minutes, you head to bed 30 minutes earlier. and you fit it in there. It could be anytime through the morning after you drop your kids off, or the afternoon. Finding 30 minutes, fitting it in, giving yourself that gift. Let's take a big breath in as we extend our legs long and let everything sink into the mat on the exhale. Let's take 10 more big breaths exactly as we are. See if you can really focus on feeling the body expand and feeling the body release. And let's bring our knees into our chest, gently rock side to side. Take a moment, roll out your wrists, roll out your ankles, grab the backs of your legs, press yourself up. Let's finish out today's class in an easy seat. I invite you to bring your palms to touch, tuck your chin to your chest, acknowledging yourself for showing up on your mat, for doing something wonderful for your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. No matter what drew you here, I should say, know that you are worth your time, your effort, and your energy. Thanks for being here. The light, the love, the wisdom in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light, the love, the wisdom in you. Namaste. I hope to see you again on your mats very, very soon. And until then, may your light be your guide. If you used your block for today's class, I'd love to have your feedback on how that worked for you. I like the hand weights better, so that's what I'll be going back to next week. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.